Welcome back to the Flashing Badger podcast. We are playing Outgunned, the action movie RPG, continuing our adventure, Project Medusa. This is episode 3 of that. Joining me this week,
it's Wegs,
Fitz,
Mike. Cue the music.
Flashing Badger, Flashing Badger, all right. Flashing Badger.
Thank you for joining us. When you last left us, our heroes were squealing away in the night in a stolen car. Well, an unlawfully acquired car from the black market, from the mention of Konstantin Stamos, known philanthropist billionaire, but secret puppet of a shadowy criminal organization who is developing Project Medusa, a virus that he says will be the cure to all illness. But the heroes suspect something more sinister is going on. And behind the wheel of that car is none other than Domino Colt, driven by Fitz. Hello, Fitz.
hello, how are you?
He's the incredible driver. It'd be funny if we didn't even let him drive.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We just keep failing all our driving roles.
And in the other seats of the car, we have Mike playing
Vanilla Justice.
and Wegs.
Earl Cantaleaver to you.
So you make your way back to your hotel and you get all your stuff in order. You get packed up, you gear up. How are you going to this? I presume you want to move on to the secret lab that you found the location of.
How far away is it?
A short drive.
Or a short hovercraft?
Yep. Well, it's a medium hovercraft because they go quite slowly.
Even this one.
Yeah, but then if we were in a hovercraft, we could go like close over the water, and just push the waves away.
Or land.
No, but if we go over water, it has the wake, like the waves, like in action movies.
I'm
sure
sure I could
there's-
source some unnecessarily high-powered motorcycles that would look very out of place in this old Greek city.
It's through the suburbs, so I think the hovercraft is probably a non-starter.
Yeah, it's
I think we just go straight.
Vespers.
I'm over it already. I wish I didn't say it.
So you take the car. And are you going to you can go back to your hotel room and kit up before you go. Is there anything, are you going to just take your normal loadouts, what you've got now, your twin Uzis, Domino, and your classic 1911?
We might
Earl?
need to go back to the hotel so I can replace the mag that I lost.
Sure.
I'm not used to the sudden wealth that I have, so I still take the bathrobe and the slippers.
And the small shampoos.
And the small shampoos.
All right, so everyone can gain an adrenaline. You can go back to 0 grit damage, so full grit. What time of day do you want to make your approach to this secret lab? It's in an old marble quarry. It's buried deep underground.
I feel like high noon is an appropriate time.
Proper hot.
Like sun beating down, dust kicking up off the ground.
Yeah, because you'd think it should be nighttime, but guards will be at their best at night when
they're
it's a bit cooler in the
expecting-
quarry.
yeah.
But when it's really hot,
Yeah.
people see things anyway. They go, is that 3 secret agents coming in
Nah.
to kill me? Nah, it'll be a mirage.
Nah.
I see that every day.
Heat bouncing off the dirt there.
That
Yeah.
30-foot crocodile.
Whilst explosions do look good in the dark, they still look fine in the day, and we'll get a better
It's
wide
easy
action shot.
during the day. We can put the boards under the dirt and stomp them, and that throws the
Yes, that's good.
stuff
All
up.
right,
as
let's
well.
do that. High noon.
High noon.
I know. And how are you making your? You know, it's in this marble quarry. You've discovered some plans on those discs that you stole. Gone through that. What's your infiltration point? How are you getting in? Is it like a full frontal assault on the front door? Or
I
is
think
it?
we'd go hard at the front gate.
I recently rewatched Commando, one of those, film masterpieces. And, after all his subterfuge to get whatever, he basically just runs at it holding several rocket launchers. I can't help but feel that might be an appropriate response here.
A really noisy, action-packed way to enter could be like a mining cart that's on the track that leads there, but it's the size for the 3 of us to hop in like a bobsled. And so you, being the driver of the group, can be pushing and then tuck yourself in.
That's true.
And you all wear the real matching spandex suits and the little half helmets.
Yes.
Yeah.
Times I try. I thought you were going to pack the mining carts full of dynamite and either detonate the front gates with the guards in it or create a distraction, and we would.
That's pretty cool. This would burst the gate open
would.
with its weight alone.
I don't want to be a naysayer here, but is blowing up a biological research lab the best way to...
Quiet, coward. We're doing it.
Perhaps we could strap
that's-
some sort of firearm.
There's different guards in another spot that hear the explosion of the cart going or whatever. It's like, do you hear that explosion? And he's like, dude, we're in a quarry. There's explosions like every 3 minutes. He goes, all right. Oh, it gets me every time.
I do like the idea of mounting like some sort of machine gun to a minecart and
I'm
just
sure-
trundling it around the quarry.
I'm sure there's 50 cals easily picked up.
But it's fixed, so it only will point exactly
God.
where
Have to be on the tracks.
Yeah, on the tracks.
And the next thing, all the guards are running single file down the tracks.
So would you, before you go, before you left the hotel there, would you like to use any of that extra cash you've got to buy extra supplies?
I'm out of cash because I tipped a dude as he was leaving the country.
I think you've got two cash between you as a group. So would you like to reach out and buy some more weaponry?
I think grenades or perhaps grenade-like launchers.
There should be a lot of explosives already here.
Well, you can strip them off any guard. I suspect, spoilers, but I suspect you might kill some guards. So you can always strip some of their weapons off.
Yeah, that's
I look forward to you passing out this catalogue, though, and us seeing what 2 cash will get us. What's some things we could use?
Okay, so Vid, you're making a lot of noise around the rocket launcher angle here.
Yeah, you know
Am I
what?
thinking that you want a rocket launcher?
I want a rocket launcher.
Treat yourself, Fitz.
All right, so chuck rocket launcher down on your character
Yep.
sheet there.
I'll spend some money. I'll buy myself a rocket launcher.
So rocket launcher for Fitz. Nothing else. Vanilla Justice still staying with his fists and his wits.
Yeah, I think my agent was really big on me not being involved in gun-related violence for this role, so I'm throwing hands.
And Earl, you're still sticking with the old faithful.
Yep, I've gone back to the hotel just to pick up one more magazine,
Great.
but I'm good to go. Not even changing clothes.
So you doing the minecart thing, or are you just going to fire a rocket at the guard?
thought we'd
booth?
already done
No. We need to take the car.
Yeah, the minecart doesn't come all the way from the city, mate. You don't.
I thought we had
It's
to
not connected to the
I
hotel.
thought we had to do one of those things, where you handle up and down on either
Oh,
side.
no, not a trolley car.
Trolley car. No.
This is, we have driven all the way to the quarry.
No.
And then there's a downhill bit of where they bring rock from A to
Quarries
B.
are famously underground, usually.
No.
so.
The trolley car has a line to the front of our hotel, and we have been pumping up and down.
It so rarely gets used, so the staff were like, hey, someone's
Finally.
using it.
They had to hand the valet a ticket, and he tried to get the trolley car out on his own. It's really difficult. You're going to roll the minecart down there, and has that got some explosives in it or something?
Well, I think it's a good
Absolutely.
way. Yeah, I think it's a good way to breach the gates, create a distraction.
So, sorry, just to be clear, we're there and there's gates?
Yeah.
Excellent.
So picture yourself on this rocky outcrop. There's the track of these mine carts, and some of the tracks lead back down underground and some come up to rubble piles. Our particular cart is next to a bed of explosives that you ferry down and you sign them out and use them in the mines. And we're loading our cart up with a whole bunch
Fantastic.
of explosives. And then you're doing the push and the run in your spandex.
Yep.
And you jump in the back and hug us, and we all put our heads down to get that little bit of extra slipstream as we come down the hill towards the cyclone fence with the locked gate and the guards just looking at us. And the track conveniently runs straight through the locked gate.
Yep.
And they're like, do you see what I see, Bill? They're coming towards us.
Sure.
Don't break.
Are you firing as you go in, or are you just plowing straight in?
I think we just plow straight in at the beginning.
Oh yeah, we're firing. Absolutely. We're not even
I'm glad
shooting.
to see you planned this really well.
We're not even actually aiming at people. We're it's suppressing fire.
Okay. Well, Fitz, fire
like-
your rocket launcher at the guard booth there.
Yep.
And you get, because it's going to be long range to begin with, you're going to get +3 on it.
I've got myself 3 basics.
Great, which becomes 1 critical. So, sure enough, the rocket streaks away and impacts the guard booth. And as you see the massive explosion, you see one of the guards come flying out, and we get the old Wilhelm scream.
Yes, that's what I wanted.
And out he comes. He goes flying through the door there. Wegs, you're firing as well?
Absolutely.
Same thing, just from the back of the minecart?
Yeah, back of the minecart, just letting rounds go.
Unleash there.
I'm at the front of the mine cart, and so these are going off in my
deafening.
ears. Like,
yeah. All you can hear is the sound of your own
And as you're
tinnitus.
walking, you're still like punching the air just
Yeah.
as you go past. Like,
Or there's a little wheel, a steering wheel, but it obviously does nothing. It's like when you put in a kid's pram or something, and I'm trying to steer the cart.
witness me. Just as you drive along.
I've rolled 1 extreme and 1 basic.
Wow, excellent. You're absolutely eagle-eye like you usually are, just picking off these guards as you go through. And you plow through these front gates, and you get, the tunnel sort of narrows in a little bit. And there's still, because this is an action movie, there's still guards standing on the sides of the corridor there, and half of them are barely even reacting yet.
but one gets shot in the back.
Vanilla, are you throwing hands out of the car? Is that what you're doing? Punching people as you go past?
I like the idea that just one person is close enough that I can, and I do an elbow again. Like I should just punch and have double the reach, but no, I throw an elbow.
Oh, no. Security guards are trying to climb onto the minecart, and you're responsible for fighting them off.
And one is just a work safe inspector of this facility.
Yeah.
And he's like, wait, stop this cut. And smack.
It's the guy who actually owns the minecart. He's like, oh no, I've left the park brake off.
If you pull this left. That was a really fun roll. And I'm actually going to re-roll a couple as well. I've given you a critical and 2 basics.
This guy standing in the corridor, he's leaning against the wall. He's got the assault rifle slung on his back, and you can hear the explosions outside. And he sort of, cranes his neck and looks forward down the corridor, and he sees this minecart getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And just as it gets close, he's only staying 2 feet back from the tracks. It's a very narrow corridor. You stand up and whack, just with the elbow on the way past, and you grab him. You grab him by the shoulder as you go down. You've got him by one arm. And he's getting dragged along, going on all the tines of the railway track as you go past. And you're now soaring down deep into where the front doors of the base proper are. And as you get down there, as you get close, you come to the actual front doors where it goes from being a marble quarry with these big, beautiful blocks of cut stone and unfinished raw walls to where there's the little secret door that's clearly the entrance to the lab with a little swipe card and everything. And there's just 2 guards standing outside, but they're up on ready now and they fire back at you. So all of you roll me a reaction roll to brawn and stunt. Tell me if you're going to dive out the car or take cover in the cart or...
I've rolled you 1 basic.
I rolled nothing.
2 basic. I'll give him 1. We can each have a basic.
No, it's not going to help. So you're... Fitz, you're going to take 3 damage.
3
Wegs,
grit.
you're going to take 2. Mike, you're going to take 1. Who's taking care of these guys?
Yep, well, I've got my trusty sidearm ready to go.
Roll that.
1 critical, 1 basic.
As is now tradition, Wegs fires twice. In fact, he rolls so well. He fires once at 1 round, pings, and as that guard falls, he accidentally fires a burst from his gun that takes out the other guard. And you find yourselves in front of this door, which is a swipe card lock, but thankfully you just shot 2 guys who are holding swipe cards lying on the ground outside the door there.
This is the worst designed level of doom I've ever seen.
But instead of just using the swipe card, can you read the swipe card, see what code number it affords, and then punch the keypad with your barrel?
Yeah.
But I go a bit hard, like I actually break the keypad. So then
We're
I
only
just,
getting him once.
You make your way inside sterile white corridors lying down. There's the sort of airlock doors as you go in as well with a big double hiss and they do the air spray as you walk in. Corridors going off and it's like this confusing labyrinth of sterile walls, but there's a few signs around and one of them says lab left. And the rest seem to be like admin offices and things, but it looks to you like that's probably the way you want to go. So as you make your way down the hall, are you trying to be quiet now that you're inside the door? Or
You get to the end of the hall and there's just like a dog sitting there.
Lab.
Just like, so we better get back.
I panicked thinking it was a security camera or sensor that went off, but it was that Airwick fragrance thing that went because it's just motioned. It was like, whew.
Are you going quietly or loudly?
I feel the time is for quiet sneaking in has come and gone. We've just killed 47 guards.
So you're just making your way down this corridor and you're marching down their guns up. You get to the end and sure enough, the door opens and inside there is a small, diminutive looking doctor in a white coat with a bald head and a set of glasses on the end of his nose. And he spins around and you can see on his cart, the little aluminium cart in front of him, it's loaded with all sort of evil looking medical tools and a syringe filled with this slightly glowing green liquid. And he's like, oh, who are you? How did you get in here?
Khan, what did they do to you?
We were asking him that. What's going on here?
Oh, you got to deliver a cooler hot.
Sorry, I can't try and think of anything.
But he's like, what are you doing in here? And he pauses. You're like, what are you doing?
Yeah, give him a, you're the virus and I'm the cure or something. Give him something medical related.
Yo, Cobra, you're the disease and I'm the cure. Highly underrated movie.
And the doctor's
It's not.
It's not.
He said, you get out of here. You came here looking for Project Medusa? Well, you be careful what you wish for. Now get out before I call the guards. And he starts making his way over towards a big, duress button on the wall.
Not
big
more
red,
guards.
Red push button.
You didn't see what we just did to the last 47.
Yeah. I've got my firearm up still. I let off a round, just takes off the tip of his finger. I say, not so fast, Poindexter.
You blow one finger off and go, I've got 10 more shots
Oh,
of this.
yeah,
buddy."
yeah.
9 more shots.
I was waiting to see if you figured it out.
This doctor is known for grafting extra fingers on.
No.
Not so fast, Poindexter.
Excellent. And what do you want from him?
What's going on
To
down
stop
here?
him pushing the panic button.
Okay. You've stopped him.
And I want
Yep.
answers.
I want
Okay.
answers, Poindexter.
And I
What are you
wanna
doing down here?
dance.
What is Project Medusa?
Are you responsible for the outbreak? We're just firing questions at him. He keeps trying to answer. He's like,
And every time he does, I punch him in the mouth. Just like, we're not working together as a team here.
Are you sitting down saying, what do you give me something to paint the picture, paint the word picture for me, what you're actually doing with
All
it?
right, I've got my gun and I'm walking towards him. Spill the beans, Poindexter. What's going on with Project Medusa?
and I bring a little office chair over as he's like backing up and he's panicking, and I put it like, and he's getting forced to sit down. And as he goes to sit, I pull the chair back out from under him and he falls flat on the ground.
While these two are interrogating him, I've grabbed the glowing syringe out of his hand and I'm looking into these guys are interrogating and I'm looking into the lab space of what the experiment might be.
Okay. Have you got, give me something for that. Let's
There's
try
no?
focus and no.
Focus and no. Oh, no.
No, indeed.
Uh-oh. Oh, I've got a basic.
Yeah, you recognise that it's a syringe and it's filled with an unknown liquid. That's pretty much it. You can't really tell much. It's obviously makes you a bit anxious. You don't want to get it near you.
You know what? Why don't we start to threaten him with it?
Okay.
Hey, Doc, are you up to date on your shots?
Oh, good.
And I start to walk towards him.
Interesting that Domino's voice has become like
So,
that.
oops, I forgot. Hey, Doc, you up to date on your shots? And I start to bring it while threatening him like I'm going to.
Harley Quinn?
Sounds like Harley Quinn. Yeah, It's quite good.
Mr. J.
So you're gonna stick him with it, or is this just
I'm
a
going to
threat?
threaten to stick him with it
Okay.
in the hopes that he will spin the beans on what's going on.
Spin the beans.
I said spill.
Didn't
No, you said spin.
Did I?
try and get him to.
Speak, talk, tell us about what's going on. He knows what I want. I'm not asking him the question. I'm threatening him to do this to him.
And I roll his sleeve up on his lab coat and like wipe his arm down as
You
if he's
give the
about to get a jab.
You
And I'm
give
like,
the alcohol wipe.
yeah. I'm like, you'd have to talk pretty quick, otherwise he's getting jabbed.
He's like, you don't have the guts. You don't have the guts. I'm going to tell you anything. You barge in here. I'm a man of science. You push the chair out from under me, just like in high school. I'm not having this.
And he's not wrong. He can see that I'm already starting to go pale a bit because I can see the needle. I'm like,
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Everything's closing in a little.
It's all going grey. It's going grey.
You roll up his sleeve and start rubbing it, and I just jam it in his thigh.
So you injecting him?
I jam it in his thigh, and
Goddamn right.
I threateningly hold the plunger. Yep.
He's like, I don't care. Do what you want to me. We're doing great work here. Great work.
Oh, well, I slam my hand on top of the plunger. I go, technically it was you, Domino.
What have we done?
What have you done?
Oh, I guess we're about to find out.
So the doctor, his body locks up and his eyes roll back in his head and he shakes. He opens his eyes and looks at you and says, yep. And
He's like, I feel
like,
amazing.
you really hurt my leg, but
Well, the next one's going to be a hot lead injection. I bring my trusty sidearm up
Hot lead injection.
to his chest. Now start talking.
all right, roll something.
Nerves and speech?
Nerves and, yeah, that's
I
it.
don't
Nerves
know.
and speech. I've got nothing.
The wheels are off.
Go. He's not talking to you at all. Not willing to tell you anything.
No. All right. Well, let's just tie him up and keep looking around then, or knock him out. Let's just cold cock him and
Yeah,
knock him
yeah.
out.
All right, I pistol whip him to the temple, and now that is actually a scientific way to put someone to sleep.
So you
Time for the knockout gas, Doc. And I chin
Yeah.
him.
itch, knee, san. Itch, knee, san.
Boom! Do you want to learn fighting but fed
fed up with the slow repetition in foreign languages? Here at the Flying Feet Foot Fist Fighting Facility, we only train in the most elite combat skills, and we only speak American. Who wants to learn kata when you can learn knee bars? Who wants to bow when you can be brawling? Who wants to learn discipline when you can learn decapitations? If you have a killer instinct and want to learn from the best, then come and meet me, Sensei Randy, at the Flying Feet Foot Fist Fighting Facility, where you learn to kick ass and take names. If the name is, I just got my ass kicked by Sensei Randy at the Flying Fleet Foot Fist Fighting Facility. Sign up today to receive your free Sensei Randy pajamas, your doorposter in keyring.
Flashing badger.
You go out the next corridor, and you can see all these hallways look pretty much the same. And there's the fluoro lights overhead and passages that kind of come and go in different directions. And sometimes there's those big balconies, or there's those metal bridges with very small handrails, like you sometimes get in secret villain bases. You keep making your way through, and you finally get to an office door, a separate office door. As soon as you open the door and make your way in, you hear the noise of a gun cocking, and you feel the cold circle of a barrel against the back of your head.
Who does?
Domino does.
No.
I'll teach you for speaking up.
Yeah.
Slowly put your hands up when you hear, "It's you!" And you turn around and there is Dr. Khan. Dr. Khan's like, "Oh, thank God you're here, but there's really no time to lose. Project Medusa's being pitched as a universal cure, but the only thing it'll cure is all life on Earth."
No!
She shows them you guys a photograph of this like huge glass cylinder with like a sort of weirdly shaped, it's like an alien body, mostly obscured by green mist in there. She says, this is Medusa. This is what they dug from the ground. Did you know this? We can't let this get out. And I've been forced to work here. I tried to escape from the last lab, and all I succeeded in doing was causing an outbreak which killed some scientists. I'll never forgive myself. But the virus isn't a problem until it's activated. He's got a kill switch. Once you're infected, he can press the button. He would control the whole world if everyone got infected with this. We've got to destroy the place. Got to activate the self-destruct sequence. Destroy the whole Medusa complex. She tells you about the control room, where there's the code and the code sequence that you need to do that. She gives you all the earpieces and she says, "If you keep these, I can talk to you from my communications console here." Is there anything you want to talk to her about or ask her?
I want to let her know that it's pretty disappointing that she harmed people during that failed experiment thing. And I just want her to know that we're above that and we're not impressed.
You just elbowed the WorkSafe inspector from a minecart.
But she'll be answering for her crimes at the
She
end.
tells us everything we want to know, but we still back cold cock her, put her on the chair and start torturing her and go, "Tell us what we want to know."
She wakes up next to the other doc. And he's like, "Oh, you too? I would have thought you'd sell me out." She's like, "I tried."
Anything else you want to get from her before you go?
No, just maybe apologise for when she got hurt when I shot the gun out of the guy's
still got a
hand.
bullet wound?
Yeah, she's got a bandage on her neck or something.
So she says, "Look, I'll lock myself in here. I'll guide you through the earpiece. You make your way to the control room and activate the self-destruct. And if you're not going to do anything else before you go, then the doors will slide shut and you'll be on your own in the depths of the lab."
How will you get out?
She's like, "I won't.
Okay, cool.
I've already been
Yeah, okay.
infected."
How will I get out?
She says, "I've already been infected. If I'm alive, they can still synthesize the virus from my blood.
You're right.
I've got to take this whole place down with me. Don't try and stop me. Don't try and save me. This is my penance. This is what I must do." And you're already walking off.
Yeah.
But you said I could get out.
How do we get infected? How does it travel?
It's
Yep.
airborne.
You'd have to be a real sicko and inject someone right in the leg.
The upper thigh is the only vulnerable region.
Did you say it's airborne? Mm-hmm. And we went through the little air freshener Mr. Wick thing on the way in.
That was it. Everyone goes
That
through
just
that.
smelled like potpourri or something.
Yeah, that was just to
Okay, cool.
get marble dust off your clothes.
So we're off towards a self-destruct button
Down to the
sequence
control
room.
So everyone roll me some kind of sneaky roll.
How about a smooth stealth? Nerve stealth.
Nerves and stealth. 1 critical success.
Hey, I got a critical as well.
Hey, I got a critical.
So you sneak your way through, barely dodging. It's like Obi-Wan in the Death Star. You kind of like step out of the way of patrols and things and sneak your way all the way to the central control room. And as you get inside, you find it's this big semicircular space and there's like computer monitors around the edge. And there's this big, like one of those secure glass windows, like a view screen that's big, thick glass. And on the other side of that, you can see there's one of those like containment rooms where they all wear the spacesuits to go in. And there's this big, tall glass cylinder there, like the one that you saw before in the photo. And it's filled with this green liquid. And you can just kind of make out the shadowy shape of some unearthly creature, which is clearly the Medusa specimen.
Soaking in mountain dew.
It's its only natural enemy in the jungle. As you walk in, even though you've been in directions to get here, the earpieces start going crackly and you eventually get cut off. But you need to start, the terminal in front of you is where you start the self-destruct sequence.
We're under doctor's orders. Self-destruct. Self-destruct.
So you key in the sequence that she taught you in the lab and you see that the liquid starts draining from the cylinder and a countdown timer starts on the screens in front of you. It's like 5 minutes until self-destruct.
5 minutes until self-destruct sequence initiate.
That's the one.
But something like it cuts to another scene, and when it comes back to us, it's 3 minutes 30. And you're like, did they just stand there for a minute 30?
Yeah, for 90 seconds. Yeah.
So you need to get out of there. You've got a short amount of time to get out of there.
All right, let's hoof it.
I'd like to say a brawn and stunt roll or a nerve and stunt roll, something
Brawn
like
and
that to make your run on the way out.
No one wants to like slap some buttons for disarming security systems.
We go
on the
to
way
turn
out.
it turns on and it starts the countdown, and we go, we better get out of here. But before we do, Vanilla goes, wait, runs over to another terminal, presses a few sequencer buttons, and hits go. And then his music starts playing through the PA.
All the PA
systems, like best music to run away from my 4th album.
I run into a little booth and put headphones on, and you're like, what scientific work is he doing in there? And I start like, you can't hear me, but I'm like,
and it's called like Beat Lab Meltdown.
oh, awesome.
I think we'll leave Vanilla here. Domino.
We lock the outside of the booth.
Put a chair under the door handle. Well, Vanilla.
So we got music, we got out, and we're now running.
Roll that run.
What was the roll that we were going
Stunt and brawn?
3 basic, which means 1.
Oh, a critical.
Following your recollections of the journey into the base, you make your way back to an elevator, which is a nice carb way out. And as you press the escape button, the elevator music kicks in, and you can see the countdown is on the elevator screen there. You're approaching the 3rd floor. 2 minutes and 12 seconds till self-destruct. And you take a chance to catch your breath.
The danger rating in the elevator goes up by 1 while we're in it.
Yeah, risk of danger today. Probable.
Things, a la aliens, maybe bits start exploding around us as it counts down a little bit.
Yep. And a few things, just like a pot plant just falls over.
Yeah.
Random sparks shoot out of a wall.
Yep.
A scientist run by on fire.
And as you get to the top, you find yourself on this big open landing pad. And there's a couple of helicopters parked there.
Oh, yeah.
There were helicopters in this era.
As
Oh,
you
my
look
God.
over-
You make one incorrect helicopter assumption about when they were invented, and you never live it down
By
over
70 years.
over 9 podcasts. Are you an action film authority figure who is tired of being ignored?
I told him to hand in his gun and his badge. Then he goes and takes down the East Coast Mafia single-handed. I just want him to do his goddamn paperwork.
Well, you're not alone, Captain. Welcome to AFAST, the Action Film Authority support team.
My team won't follow the playbook. Instead, they follow the hearts instead. Last week, instead of running defense, they ran an interpretive dance with the cheerleaders.
That's rough, Coach. At AFAST, you'll find others who understand your pain.
I ordered them to attack, but no. Instead, they made friends with the enemy soldiers and only killed the evil general. Now they're national heroes? Embarrassing!
Here at AFAST, you'll meet fellow high-ranking professionals who are repeatedly disrespected for plot convenience. Workshops include Stop Shouting, They Won't Listen Anyway, Deliver Orders Without Dramatic Underscoring, or Group Therapy, Accepting That the Protagonist is Always Right. AFAST, we see you, even if your team doesn't.
Flashing Badger.
So just as you get up there, you see Stamos climbing into the back of a helicopter, and he's doing that thing with the doors open. And he's holding onto the skids, and he's got the headset on. He's like, "Better luck next time, heroes!" And the helicopter starts lifting off. There's a couple of parked helicopters still there, and just as he's taking off, just as it's slowly going, you see him pull out a green syringe, and he looks at you and he goes, "Ha!" And he shoves it into his own neck and pushes the plunger. And he goes, "That's the only antidote. So it looks like the world dies with me."
I think we got.
Does he know that we've actually stopped the virus being released into
You
the
don't
world?
know. You don't know where else it is.
He
He could have
ha-
spread
he
it to
might
lots of
have it.
places.
He might have a rocket launcher in a minute if he's not careful.
Yeah,
I think
Hovering in that
I think
helicopter.
either way, we all look at each other and go, "No, this ends now," and we all just run for the nearest helicopter. And I jump in the pilot seat,
Yeah.
and start the.
No catchphrase?
I'm trying to think.
There's no back seat in the helicopter. It looks like fear's going out the door.
Forget Dewey and Louie. Let's take the Huey.
Oh, that's some of the worst. Really hate that. So you take off.
Jump in there. I jump in the pilot seat, and these two hang out either side, standing on the landing thing. You know.
I've now got a bandana because I need something that blows in the breeze.
Oh yeah.
Now, who's the pilot?
I'm the pilot.
So what I want you to do is take the helicopter off. Let's do that. What do you know about helicopters? Are you an expert? Have you flown them before?
Look, I'm a driver. Okay, I drive things. I fly things. I direct and steer things. Yeah, I've flown helicopters before.
Didn't know to call herself a pilot though.
Yeah, she's a driver of planes.
Oh, sorry, Mr. La-di-da. I'm a pilot.
Why don't you do, say, nerves plus awareness to take off? In fact, as you're taking off, do nerves plus drive, I think. And Stamos is shooting some rounds back at you as you slowly take off. So everyone else can do nerves and stealth to try and take cover.
Too basic for me.
I have a critical.
Basic.
So you two can take 2 grit each as you're getting thrown around by the chopper, dodging and weaving. And Fitz, you managed to veer around the bullets. The helicopter takes no damage at all. Now talk to me. It's your action turn. Tell me how you make this helicopter go faster. How do you catch him? Is it expert flying or is there some technical trick I don't know about?
Yeah, I'll give you a technical trick, which is I'm out on the skids, like sort of half in, half out of the helicopter, and I dip my body down and I lean forward a little.
Aerodynamics.
And I
Aerodynamics.
squint
Yeah.
a little.
Well, that makes more sense than what I was going to do. I was
Yeah.
going to start shooting out the back to help propel us forward
That's
faster.
really
Very good
clever.
point. All right. So I would like both of you to roll something stupid.
Well, mine is going to be focus.
I start to hover
And
just
cool.
near the edge of where we took off. And these guys go, "What are you doing? Why aren't you going forward?" I'm like, give it a minute. And then the explosion from the self-destruct sequence goes. And the force pushes us forward at a fast rate.
Both helicopters.
So you can do a nerves
I'm
and
just
drive.
joking. I don't think I'll do it.
So Fitz, you can roll a nerves and drive for the explosion trick.
2 criticals for me.
Wow.
Yeah.
And a critical for my aerodynamic leaning.
Man, we are speeding up this helicopter.
2 basics from me.
So the helicopter surges forward and it starts closing the distance.
Thanks to me and Vanilla, obviously.
Yeah. What colour's the helicopter you're in?
It's green.
Well, his is red.
Oh, no, it's red. Damn it, no.
So you do start closing up, but it's still making good headway. And in fact, as you start getting close to it, you see the other helicopter suddenly dip down and go into this narrow pass and start veering its way through. So I'm going to need, if you're going to follow, I need a nerve and awareness roll from you. And you two in the back can give us nerves plus cool to see if you're going to lose your nerve.
2 basics from me.
Basic.
A basic.
So Fitz and Mike, you can lose 2 grit. Wegs, you can lose 1. Tell me, you're not that far behind him now. You're closing up.
You know what?
How are you going to catch up and make him stop?
Can I just scream out to Earl, rocket launcher. Still got a rocket launcher.
Still got a rocket launcher?
Throw it to you. You can hang out the side,
Yep.
shoot the rocket launcher at the
Yep.
helicopter we're pursuing.
So it's the plan to knock out the tail rotor or something? Is that the...
Well, are we still winding through? Like, I picture us above like a river through some mesa, like through the rocky outcrops, and we're like weaving between.
Definitely.
So I reckon I'll hang out and I'll have the rocket launcher up and ready, and I'm just trying to get a shot. But
Yep.
because we're
We
winding,
could only hire 1 helicopter at a time for cost, so the left side of the helicopter's painted red, and the right side's painted green, so you only ever see each helicopter from one
You have
side.
to hang out
love
that one
that.
side.
Yep.
I sense that I know that stuff's about to go down, and I reach into my pocket and I pull out my mirror that I use to style my hair. I open it, I give my hair a bit of a flick, make sure I look good for this Hollywood moment, and then I catch the sun with the mirror on the angle, and
Right in the pilot's eyes.
line it right up. Like when you're in the car, you get your sibling with your watch.
It's like
I
when
do
people
that.
shine a laser at an airliner and they're like, it's really dangerous. Pilot, the other one's like, hey,
So
knock it off.
he's going to be flying to get that as the light hits him.
Okay, what's this going to be? What kind of roll?
Mate, can I use stunt?
Sure.
Stunt and smooth? Or focus?
Focus makes more sense. Let's do that.
Should we
Excellent.
use that as maybe like an assist? So he does that. If it works, his chopper starts to spin a little bit, and I go, right, I've got the rocket launcher up. Perfect opportunity.
I really want this to work, so I'm going to spend 2 adrenaline to get 2 extra dice.
Okay.
And now I'm going to go farming for rerolls. Excellent. I've given you 4, which is an extreme.
His helicopter starts veering all over the place. So not only has it made you gain a bit more ground, but it is going to help Earl make this shot. So Earl,
Excellent.
you're doing the rocket launcher to disable the other helicopter? Is that the plan?
Yeah. I'm not going to shoot. I'm not going to shoot him. Oh, I'm not going to try and explode the helicopter. I just want to disable it so it has to land. That's how helicopters work, right?
It is how it works,
Yeah,
definitely.
you can just hit it with a rocket from a rocket launcher, and
It'll be
then
fine.
I have to.
It'll be fine.
And I'm singing Blinded by the Light as this is happening.
Oh, that's 2 criticals.
Amazing. The backblast is amazingly loud. The rocket launches off your shoulder and flies straight and true and hits smack bang in the middle of the tail rotor of the other chopper, which starts spinning round and round and thumps down and sort of comes to a blazing halt on the rocky outcrop of a mesa there, just a tiny little bit high above the winding river. But a bit of rotor blade from that helicopter flies back and debris and everything and hits your own chopper. And Domino's like,
We've been hit.
sure enough, your helicopter spirals down and makes an ugly landing.
Yeah, it's doing the.
Collapses the skids and debris goes everywhere. And the helicopter rolls over and comes to rest on its side. And you're trapped inside the wreckage of this helicopter. You can see Stamos getting out of the other helicopter, and his suit is all ruffled now and his hair's gone all crazy. And he's like, you sons of bitches, you follow me. Because they only get one swear in the movie to make it PG. He's like, you followed me here. He's like, come on then, big man. And only one of you, 2 of you will be able to help pry up the wreckage of the helicopter to get one out. But one of you is going to have to go fight this guy, mano y mano. True action film, high cliffside ending.
Oh,
It's definitely going to be Domino.
I think we're gonna have. I think it's
He
gonna have to
can't hit
be
a woman.
I think it's gonna have to be Vanilla. He's the bad guy.
I'm the best fighter.
He's the best
It doesn't-
fighter.
Oh, it's so
He set up
horrible.
the whole movie just so he can
Yep.
have this sequence. Starts like the Matrix music, like dung 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 dung.
Oh, yeah.
If ever there was time for a spotlight.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Make it so.
So you're getting out?
Yep. They're helping me out.
Yep. We're holding up the door and the wreckage. You're squirming out.
So you make your way towards him, and he's standing there doing the shadow boxing thing, and he does the big come here wave at you.
And for the first time in the film, I'm holding guns. I just have pistols from somewhere. And I'm releasing the mags as I walk up so they fall out. I take the complete slide off the top of each mag and throw them and making this big ordeal about, I don't use guns.
I get that in the contract. They're like, but you've never been seen with a gun before this point. He's like, but they need to know.
No, it has to be emphasized, the most important part.
And that was shot in post, so it's actually on a different rocky outcropping, and you're wearing a different outfit.
Welcome to the Outgunned Action Hero Retirement Village. It's your post-action hero dream come true. Retired action heroes often live long, meaningful lives after their careers are over. This is the place for you to spend those glorious twilight years. Just listen to these testimonials from our most satisfied residents. Agent Daniel Harper.
He has unfortunately passed away.
Agent Lily Warren.
Yeah, deceased, unfortunately. Yeah.
Agent Francisco McMurtry.
McMurtry recently has gone to God.
Agent Brooke Shields.
Agent Shields had a long and satisfying life, but is no longer with us.
Agent Frank Conversation.
He is dead.
Agent Horatio
Dead.
Gherkinspread.
Dead.
Agent Sean Coldweather.
No, dead.
Outgunned Action Hero Retirement Village. You'll probably be fine.
Flashing badger.
Tell me how this first launch of the fight goes. He's standing there ready and you're launching yourself at him.
I walk over and we're still a couple of meters away, but I decide to draw a line in the sand. And it's again the side of my shoe, and I drag it slowly through the red dirt, and it just catches the logo of my rap label.
God.
And it's like a golden microphone as I mark it out and I say, "You cross this line and you cross the line."
Terrible. And you're launching at him?
And then I jump the line and I try and swing a punch at him. I'm going with a reroll because I want more. And I'm glad I did. I have given you an extreme.
You open with this like jab to the chin and his head rocks back and there's instantly blood out the corner of his mouth. He looks down a bit shocked, like he's never been punched before, and he does the back of hand and wipes blood and looks at it and then flicks it onto the ground. And he launches back at you. He's this raging machine of using all his height, and he's just doing like windmill punches.
They're so hard to defend.
And you're using all your martial arts training, but he's just absolutely raining blows down on you. Roll a brawn fight for me to defend that.
And I get one extra for my hand to hand. I've got 3 basics, so I'll take it as a critical.
All right, so you're going to take 3 grit damage as some of these blows still get through. They still wear you down. You're still taking the impacts of the blows there.
Did you say 3 grit?
3 grit.
Something happens for me when I trigger my bad grit, which occurs now, which is I'm hard to kill. When you fill in the bad box, gain 1 adrenaline and a +1 on my next roll.
Fantastic.
Oh.
So you take these injuries to you, but it's that moment in the film where you sort of go down to one knee and then you stand back up and you straighten out like your outfit.
You do that over the shoulder,
flash
flex, and the dust flies
the dust
off.
comes off.
Yeah.
But I claim to be this amazing fighter in the
Yeah.
film. But you see, as he's throwing punches and stuff, I'm mouthing words like parry, parry. And you can just see my mouth just going as I do the moves.
Talking yourself through it, yeah.
So Earl and Domino, you two are working together in this helicopter, trying to make your way out of the wreckage and trying to leave the seats and the doors out of the way. So both of you roll for me, say a brawn and force to try and get your way out.
Nothing. I'm stuck in there.
Yep, same.
Oh, thanks, guys.
Wow.
So both of you are going to take 2 grit damage each. Still struggling away. Mike, looks like it's down to you for now.
Sorry, who?
Vanilla Justice.
I was like, I'll recline in my chair knowing it's your time to shine, and neither of you get out of the helicopter. Again, it's another contractual dispute where I didn't turn up to set until they agreed to rewrite the ending.
We're we're sitting
I'm
there.
happy to make
Teamsters.
this all about me.
We're sitting, Domino and I are sitting in the helicopter. We've got the door open. We're just sitting there sort of rocking it back and forth going, oh, it's stuck. Oh, no.
He's like, where are you guys? And I'm like, hey, I'm Domino. I got 30 minutes to get there.
That's terrible.
Yeah, so.
I crack my own neck a little. I'm fighting. I come forward and I move my head side to side, down low, back up, and then jab. And then I do one of those like Superman punches where I lead with one hand but then come over with the other.
Yeah. Roll out for me.
I really want to go all out now because I'm running out of health. I'm going to spend my final 2 adrenaline. I get +1 to this roll anyway. So I'll only spend 1 because that takes me to my maximum of 9. I've given you 5, which is impossible. Impossible for you, but not for Vanilla Justice.
This Superman punch catches him absolutely in the solar plexus. He does the
I thought I was going to lose a tooth, but I've heart punched
you do
him.
the full heart punch. Your group always do this. This is like a throwback that you heart punch a lot of people. So he gives the big and like folds in half as he steps back, goes down on one knee. And he's like, oh, and he's rubbing his own chest. But as he's down on the ground there, he flings up a handful of dust into your face.
Dirty fighting tactics. And that's the only way you can beat me is by not fighting honorably.
So I need you to roll crime and aware to see if you can dodge that.
Crime.
Yeah, because it's foul play.
Oh, I've only rolled a basic.
So you're going to take 2 grit. You two, roll me again for that same roll. See if we can get out of that helicopter. Force and brawn.
Come help me, you two.
Yes.
So critical each.
Yep.
So the door to the helicopter finally comes free, and you start making your way out. You're still a long way from this fight. You're at long range at the moment, but you're starting to run towards him, or towards the two of them. You can see Vanilla slowing down. You can see that this is coming to a nasty end, and Vanilla's got the eyes full of dust and grit, and he's dropped down on his knees. And
I'm going to take
Constantine stands over him, and he throws a big haymaker punch down at him. Use your brawn and fight, see if you can. Or this might be a time you want to use your spotlight if you want to use
There's been enough of a spotlight on Vanilla. He doesn't get any more airtime. I'll just roll and see how I go.
You can use it to get an auto extreme success, though. That's one of the spotlight things.
Don't need it. That's how good Vanilla is. I've got plot armor. I don't have plot armor. Triple basic, I will take it as a critical.
You're going to take 2 grit damage.
I'm on hot.
You have filled up all your grit track. You're going to be in death roulette. No! So what that means is you need to roll a single dice. You currently have 1 on the death roulette meter. If you roll a 1, he's going to die. Vanilla's going to die. No! If you roll over a 1, he'll be fine.
There's no bad ending. Either I'm immortalized in a moment of heroic behavior, or I go on to kick more ass. I live.
And you're looking hurt.
I feel hurt.
So you take the hurt box. That's going to give you a -1 dice and any brawn checks from now on.
That
So
was my
you're
thing.
injured.
That was all I did.
Fitz and Wegs, are you making your way? Are you closing up?
I'm taking a Hail Mary shot from long range. I assume Domino is sprinting towards the action.
Yep.
No, okay. While she's sprinting, I've taken the Hail Mary shot.
All right, so you're going to get -2 dice on that.
I'm going to spend an adrenaline to get one of them back.
Yep.
I rack the slide before taking the shot.
And you say, the rules say pistols aren't good at long range, but...
To hell with the rules. Oh, sweet Jesus. I've rolled a critical and a basic.
Wow, full
House.
Your shot hits Stamos right
In the solar plexus.
Can my day get any worse?
He aims for the fist imprint. That's how the thing.
He's still going, "Ugh," and then he's like, oh, God, twice in one day. Oh.
I'm going to need a Tums tonight. Oh.
He's badly hurt. He's in really terrible shape. Fitz, are
Yep.
you going to finish this, or is this Vanilla's fight to finish?
No. I'm going to finish this, I think. So Vanilla's down. He's on all fours. He's not looking good. He's just taken a shot to the guts. And I've been sprinting up, and I think this might even be
A spotlight
a
moment?
spotlight moment for
He
me.
forgot his catchphrase?
Spotlight moment for me.
Okay.
So the intention is running up and using the already downed but on all fours thingy as a launch pad.
Yes.
Jumping off, doing the running action in the air.
Yep.
Absolutely. And I can't figure this out, but I think I might.
Is it the double foot kick?
I'm
Like
thinking,
off the cliff
I'm
or
thinking
something?
the double foot kick maybe off the edge of the cliff into the rotors, or the wrapping up and wrapping around and, bundling him up and
yeah.
choking him
Doing
out.
the thing that they do in those superhero movies where they wrap around like 6 ways and end up flipping the
Yeah, and
person.
I end up,
Yep.
legs behind him in
Yeah.
a massive chokehold with the legs wrapped around or whatever.
Okay. Well, you get an automatic extreme success for using your spotlight.
Okay, and I do that, and as I'm choking, and it works perfectly. Slow-mo, wire action from
Yep.
the thing, and wrap him up. And as I'm choking him out and he's dying there, I whisper in his ear, "That's the domino effect, baby."
Yes.
That's very good.
Yeah.
It's very, very good. Are you like snapping his neck like an action movie villain, or are you choking him to death, or is it you bringing him to justice?
Ooh.
Oh, no. At this point, can I walk over and say, we're the good guys, Domino. We don't kill people. Noting we've killed hundreds.
The moral compass always changes when you get to the named characters.
You can see the flames and the smoke in the background. The wreckage.
And we cut back to the families of the scientists in
yeah.
the research base who are like, gee willikers, it's almost Christmas. I can't wait for Dad to get home.
Well, I suppose if the last scene is him in his cell, then we set ourselves up for a sequel.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Oh, no, because we can always kill him, and then the long-distant relative
Yeah.
with the German accent comes back.
Oh, yeah.
But is Domino going to take that? This is, you know what? I've just discovered. I just discovered this because I made it up. It's the man who killed Domino's father. Oh. He was going by the name of
Mendoza!
Rolo Tomasi.
That exposition they forced
My
in
God.
the first 2 minutes of the film when you will be relevant.
They reshot like a scene with him in it as the gunman, and it's always been in shadow. But this time when the flashback plays, his face comes out of the shadow.
Now that I'm this close to him, I recognise him because I was there. I was on duty for some reason with you. No,
When you're a small child.
no. Yeah, I was sitting in the back seat of the car, the
you're
squad
doing a
car.
ride-along.
I was doing the ride along.
yeah.
I was drawing little sunny pictures in the back of the car.
Picture of flowers.
and me and Dad holding hands next to the crooked house with the bad windows.
and you see
stuff.
it all go down. It's so horrible you couldn't get out because the back seats are locked. In the
And he looked
ride-along.
at me just as he walked off. And I recognise him now that I'm this close to him, that he's the man. I saw the scar or something, and yeah.
You're like,
Yeah.
I recognise that aftershave.
He's like, I have been using this for 20 plus years.
So knowing that now, because we just made it up.
Yeah.
What's she doing? What's Domino doing?
I think Domino is.
Don't give in to vengeance, Domino.
Were you Batman?
that way lies the dark side.
Choose the light, Domino.
Fear leads to suffering.
And they're like, the whole time this is going, Vanilla is still on all fours going,
I should have got over being winded, but I haven't.
No, I think Domino, she's pathologically rebellious. So the second you told me not to, that's what
it's
I
the
did.
classic.
So it was the biggest, tell Daddy I said hi. And there we
classic
go.
action
yeah.
movie
I
next
scream, no,
snap.
just before you kill him, I'm the law. I'll have to arrest you. You can't murder this man. We need to bring him to justice.
I've already killed him.
His head's at 92 angles.
Yeah, I'm already walking away. I'm like, oh no, he did.
Oh.
The drone shot comes where it starts in close and it goes away and away, and you see the three of you on the mesa there standing with your hands. You're still on all fours, Vanilla, and Earl's just like got his head in his hands, and Domino's lying back now with the corpse sort of half over her, just like crying and panting.
The sunlight's going through, so it's like a moment of redemption.
Yeah, that's exactly
She's
it.
making the angels in the sand.
She's just, and then the camera pans away and it pans back, and she's just like kicking his body over the edge. She's like, we'll just say he fell off.
It fell off, yeah.
You debrief with each other, and you're back in that first diner where we first met you, and it's still trash. Like all the booths are everywhere.
There's white outlines on the ground. It's like where the bodies landed.
Killed all these bikers. It's like, wow, it seems like so long ago we killed our first bikers 48 hours ago. And what's the name of the waitress who works there? Someone named
It was
it.
Maisie. You called her
Maisie, it was
didn't you?
Maisie. Maisie's pouring the coffee.
She's got a broken arm.
And it's into all different types of mugs that have been donated
Yeah.
because all the other ones broke. I got like a Cookie Monster one.
What was it?
You got a Christmas mug.
No, I've got a world's greatest dad.
So what's the debrief? How do you all feel about each other now? Earl, are you got commitment to justice, except when it doesn't suit the plot?
Yeah, exactly. It's like plot armor, but for my moral compass.
Yep.
Yep.
I like that you told me not to kill him after you shot him.
He only shot him
You
a
shot
bit.
so many people.
You shot so many people in there.
Including in this diner. It was like someone flips a table. You're like, I shoot him.
But I go to
I
break
reckon I'm
one
going
tiny
up.
neck, and you're like, now I will judge you hard for this.
Yeah, Earl has killed 25 people in this adventure, and Vanilla's killed 3, and Domino's killed none.
Yeah, but there was a new writer that came on right at the end who didn't read the first half of the script properly, and they've got a different moral compass. So
Do you want to watch what we've shot already? Nah.
Nah, wouldn't have thought so. I'm disappointed because I can no longer be a father figure to Domino, who has murdered a man in cold blood.
On the day that you only murdered,
Yeah, 53 other people. Yeah.
Remember the jukebox things in the booth where you turn the dial and the whole page turns? I'm doing that and you're just saying classic songs, whatever. And then the last one that I pick, you can't see what's on the page yet. And I press J4 or something. And then the camera comes up and that song is called Outgunned 5.
Oh, yes.
Coming soon.
Da-da-dum. Da-da-da-da-da-dum. Da-da-dum. And then we cut to credits. And over the credits is the outtakes, like in a Jackie Chan film.
Yes. Oh, yes.
And it's most of it is just Vanilla being like, you listen to line, line.
Who's the bad guy whose neck we broke and pushed over?
Constantine Stamos.
So, because we've hated him the entire film, the audience
He's
hate
played by
him.
Timothy Oliphant, though. So
Yes.
he's quite charming.
But
Everyone
now,
loves
because there's younger people watching this as well, like older teens and that, they're like, oh, I hate this guy. But now they get to see that in those Mesa scenes where we're filming, we're in the Hollywood sort of deck chair things and we're sitting and he's doing heaps of banter with us. And you're like, oh, he's a person too.
Ruined
He's
the
not just-
illusion.
You see that the last scene of the outtakes is you see that camera shot pulling away as you've got his dead body on you and he slumps down, and just as you're like doing the redemption look up at the sky, he leans up and like kisses you on the neck and like smiles, and you're like, oh, and you get the little play fight.
and, it cuts, and like he's not athletic at all, but he's choreographing the fight scene with
Yeah.
me, and he's doing the thing where he like holds my hips, and he's like. You can see that he's mouthing like move this hip forward, and I've got that fist out as well, and he's like doing the like see if you do this, and then he's putting himself back in position and ducking, and I'm like, oh, I get it, even though I'm playing a combat action hero.
And every time you're doing stuff or talking to the camera or something like that, there's all of us behind rolling our eyes like, oh, God.
Yes, and I have my agent with me who's arguing everything. They're holding the script and pointing, and the director's like trying to do rewrites on the fly.
You're there going, so like this was they really approached me and they came to me about really wanting my energy in this and all this, and meanwhile the director's going, listen, we only get funding if he's in. His recording company is paying like half the bill for this thing.
He's actually an executive producer.
He's a producer, an executive producer, a supervising script writer. He's got he's got like 18 titles in the credits.
Grip.
It cuts to Dr. Khan, and she's got like the bleeding neck thing, but she's laughing, and she's holding one of those squeeze bottles.
Oh,
the
and
tube
it's
goes
pumping
through her
the
neck,
blood
and she's
out.
like, bah, bah,
And she does the
bah,
big
and
like,
she's looking
the big
at
like
people.
thumbs up grin.
and it's like squirting everywhere.
And we know she's actually like a massive $1 billion Bollywood actress, but
Yeah,
because this is a Hollywood film, they gave her like a terrible bit part, which is hardly in
she
it.
got like 2 lines.
Terrible. I think that concludes your cinematic
I feel like
adventure.
we wrote a
think it's-
great movie.
I feel like you wrote a terrible
I
movie.
agree
I
with
feel
that.
like this movie would still get made.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes.
We've all seen this movie.
Well,
yeah.
let's quickly
This
go around.
movie exists, and someone's like, they're just ripping off Deathstorm 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's go around and quickly see. So is Earl going to be played by like a
Oh, look,
a Stephen Lang or
I was thinking Stephen Lang at first, but then he sort of became a Clint Eastwood, maybe a Scott Eastwood.
maybe a Liam Neeson's?
Oh, maybe
yeah.
Liam Neeson's. Yeah,
Imposing, yeah.
yeah, he's
Liam
hot.
Neeson's.
He's hot property right now.
He
Yep.
is. He is.
Yep.
He's a young up and comer. Keep an eye out for him. He's in some good films.
It's either that or you got to be Pedro Pascal. I'm sorry.
no, Domino will be Pedro Pascal. They'll just
so
put him in a wig.
versatile.
They'll be like, he
He's
can do
so
anything.
versatile.
Refuses to shave the beard.
Yeah.
And everyone would love it.
Yeah.
So Domino, who's playing you in
I
the film?
actually always had in mind like almost like a young Drew Barrymore type, a Charlie's Angels type, with the flowing red hair and stuff like that. So yeah, in that vein.
I know who's playing Vanilla.
Is it Machine Gun Kelly? Because that's who I've been picturing the whole time.
my God, yes.
I was going to say Justin Bieber.
No,
but Machine Gun Kelly.
Machine Gun Kelly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just
I
trying to
so
cross
much
over into
worse.
every
saw him do a
type of
like
media.
in some terrible film the other day that I think
And
children
the
were
level
watching.
of, sorry if you're listening, MGK, but people not enjoying you in this role, I think fits.
Yes.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
I'd like to say, I want to say thank you all for playing. I had a great time. I thought it was really good fun. I really enjoyed the system. I thought it was really good fun. Thank you to Two Little Mice for making the game, and Project Medusa is the starter adventure there. That's, as you see, quite a lengthy adventure, and we cut a bit out to get through it. So definitely well worth the money. If you do think about buying it, jump on Drive-Thru RPG. It really helps us if you use our affiliate links, which will be down below the podcast. I would like to say it is not the Flashing Badger podcast unless we have started some fresh beef with new celebrities. So I'm really glad we managed to do this at the end. If you want to help us out, leaving us a review in universe is our absolute favourite way. We'll read them out when we get them. Tell your friends about us. Mike.
We have a Patreon, which is as little as $1 a month. But my biggest point here is don't commit to the Patreon yet. Come be a part of the family in the Discord. There's links below. It's free to join. There's around 500 of us in there, and we're having so much fun. It's a beautiful, lovely community that's very welcoming. It covers mini painting, books, nooks, PC gaming, and of course the podcast. So drop in, introduce yourself, and meet myself, the rest of the crew, and of course all the other amazing people that are in there.
We are on there pretty routinely. We take suggestions. I would love to hear what your favourite RPG is and why we should play it. And we're going to be rerunning some RPGs we've run before probably soon. We're going to run back to a Delta Green or a Call of Cthulhu or something like that. I might put a survey up on the channel, and you can tell us what you are most excited for. Fitz as Domino, What's your favourite moment there?
I think it has to be right at the end where I got my spotlight moment and I was able to, finish a complete character arc, really, of killing the bad guy, getting to say a cool throwaway line as I committed murder, really. But, Hollywood style, and made it look really, really cool doing it with some wire work as well.
Earl?
I also agree. I thought that ending was spectacular. The Hail Mary shot from 100 miles away was... I didn't expect to roll that well.
I think Earl was the most consistent at using his catchphrase as well, which I enjoyed.
Yeah, he was, for sure.
And Vanilla, I didn't enjoy any part of your performance. But what part of your own performance did you enjoy?
I think I enjoyed that it was so unlikable at the end that it should have been about the 3 characters, and that was what was written in the script. But then it became him walking up, trying to do it all on his own, and it's like, no guns, and they got to see me. Like, if someone beats me, it's got to be because they fight
Such
dirty.
a poser. Yeah,
He's such a poser. Such a poser, that's it.
Your co-stars were so angry that you got written in at the last minute that they got like trapped in a crashed helicopter. They're like, it's not even on fire. This is just, it's like missing a turn. It just sucks. So anyway, thank you very much for joining us. I've had a great time. I hope you all have too. We will catch you on the next episode. See ya.
Flashing Badger.